Good morning to everyone. This is A. Shubhangi Rao, working as an assistant professor in Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering in MLR Institute of Technology. Today, we are going to discuss some problems on Poisson's and Laplace equation. Let us see the formula of Poisson's and Laplace equation. Poisson's equation is given by del square V is equals to minus rho V by epsilon. That means Laplacian of V is equals to minus rho V upon epsilon. And Laplace equation is given by del square V is equals to 0. Let's take another question. Here we have two large parallel conducting plates. Okay. First plate is at x is equals to minus 1 and second plate is at 3 is equals to x is equals to 3 centimeters. So basically these plates are on x constant. X is equals to 0 also we can say, that means they are on YZ plane. Okay. They are in YZ plane. On x-axis, first plate is at x is equals to minus 1 and second plate is at x is equals to 3. Okay. Potentials are also given. Potential on the first plate which is at x is equals to minus 1, it is given as V is equals to VA. Potential on second place is given as V is equals to VB, right? And the region between these two plates is filled with a dielectric carbon dioxide where the value of ER is equals to 1 means relative permittivity. This value is epsilon R is equals to 1. Okay. Potential at x is equals to minus 0.5 centimeter is 70 volt, means somewhere in between these two plates. Minus 0.5 means it may be somewhere here. At this point the potential is 70 volt, while at x is equals to 1.5 centimeter means somewhere here the potential is 450 volts. So we have to calculate VA and VB. Also we have to calculate field between these two plates. So this is the arrangement of this question in diagrammatic form. Okay, all parameters are given, two plates are given, their locations are given, potentials as VA and VB are given. Also there are two potentials given at two different points on x-axis. Permittivity between these two plates is given and the dielectric material is carbon dioxide. Epsilon R is given as 1. We have to find out potential at, we have to find potential VA and VB as well as E. Let's solve it, right? So we will use the Laplace equation del square V is equals to 0, right? Now it is clear from this question that this question is in Cartesian coordinate system. It is clear from the diagram, right? But here there is no y and z term. In question it is given that these plates are only on x-axis, so we can only consider x coordinate. That means this equation can be written as del square V by del x square and is equals to 0. Right? This is the equation. So we are going to follow the same procedure. 2 times integrations we will do right here. Okay? Like this. Okay? So when we do first integration, we will get dou v by dou x, and when we solve it, we will get C1, constant of integration. Again we have to solve it and we will get V is equals to C1x plus C2. Okay. This is our equation which we are going to consider to put the boundary values, right? So V is equals to C1x plus C2. Now let's go back to question once again. In question it is given that at x is equals to 0.5 centimeter, V is equals to 70. And when x is equals to 1.5 centimeter, V is equals to 450. So these two boundary condition we are going to put one by one in the equation. V is equals to C1x plus C2. So first let us put V is equals to 70 and x is equals to 0.5 centimeter. Okay, so this will become C1 into minus 0.5 because it is centimeter 10 square plus C2. Okay, yes, and second time we will put 450 is equals to x is equals to 1.5. So 1.5, right, it is in centimeters, so we will write 10 to the power minus 2 C1 plus C2, right. These two equations we are getting, right. Now we will further solve it and we will find this equation minus 380 is equals to 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 C1 minus 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 C1. When we further solve it, we will get minus 380 is equals to minus 2 into 10 to the power minus 2 C1, and C1 is equals to, after calculating, we will get 19,000. Again putting it into the equation, we will get C2 is equals to 165, right. Both the values we have got. So these two values of C1 and C2 we will put in this formula. V is equals to C1x plus C2, and this equation becomes 19,000 x plus 165 volt, right. Now we have got the equation of V. In question we had to calculate VA, VB and T. So just to recall, this VA is the voltage at x is equals to minus 1, means at first plate. VB is the voltage at x is equals to 3 centimeter plate. Okay, so let us first calculate VA. To calculate VA, we will put x is equals to minus 1 centimeter. So in this equation, we will put x is equals to minus 1 and we get VA is equals to minus 25 volt. Second, we will put x is equals to 3 to calculate VB and we will get 735 volts. This is VA and this is VB. Now we have to calculate E also, and we know that E is equals to negative gradient of V, and the equation of this V is equals to, as it is in only x coordinate, so we can write this equation as dou V by dou x AX, and as we already have dou V is equals to 19,000 x plus 165 volts. When we put into this equation, we get E is equals to minus 19,000 AX volt per meter. That is how we have used Poisson's and Laplace equation to calculate voltages on the plate, and also we have calculated field intensity by using boundary conditions. Let's take another question. We have to find out V at a point P. P is equals to 2, 1, 3. Okay. For the field of two coaxial conducting cones. Now we have two cones. Maybe the structure is like this. Okay. They are coaxial, so it can be like this. Two cones. Okay. One cone is at 30 degree. Okay. Let us see, this cone is at 30 degree and the voltage is 50 volts here. Second cone, let us see, this cone is at, first cone is at 30 degree and the volt is 50 volts. Second cone is at 50 degree and the voltage is 20 volts, right. So two coaxial cones are there and first cone is at 30 degree, voltage is 50 volt, and second cone is at 50 degree and the voltage is 20 volts. So these are the two cones, coaxial cones, right. Now, as per question, we have to find out V at 2, 1, 3. Okay. This is clear because here we are talking about cone. That means this entire question, we can write this in terms of r, theta and phi. It is clear that it is in spherical coordinate system, right? So here phi angle is not there, okay. Also r is not there, only we will deal with this theta angle. So we can write this formula as del square v is equals to 1 upon r square sine theta dou by dou theta sine theta dou v by dou theta is equals to 0. That is what we have to calculate, right? So here first we will calculate this term, okay. So when we calculate this term, what we will get? It is 0, right? So we will integrate and we get the equation as sine theta dou v by dou theta is equals to C1, okay. And this we can write as dou v by dou theta is equals to C1 upon sine theta. What is C1? C1 is integration constant. Now we will integrate it again, and when we integrate it again, we get v is equals to, we will get C1 ln tan theta by 2 plus C2, right? That is the equation. And in this equation, we have to put the boundary values, means we will put theta is equals to 30, and for theta is equals to 30, we will put v is equals to 50. Then when theta is equals to 50, v is equals to 20 volts. So one by one we will put these boundary values. So let us first put theta is equals to 30 and v is equals to 50. So when we put, we will get this equation, 50 is equals to C1 ln tan 30 by 2 plus C2, and then we will put theta is equals to 50 and v is equals to 20. So it will become 20 is equals to C1 ln tan 50 by 2 plus C2, right? When we solve these two equations, we will get, first equation will become 50 is equals to minus 1.3169 C1 plus C2, and second equation becomes 20 is equals to minus 0.7629 C1 plus C2. Now we have two unknowns and two equations. When we solve these two equations, we will find the value of C1 and C2. So C1 we are getting as minus 54.152 and we are getting C2 as minus 21.3125. What will be the next step? This C1 and C2 we have to put in this equation. V is equals to C1 ln tan theta by 2 plus C2. So when we put these two values here, we will get V is equals to minus 54.152 ln tan theta by 2 minus 21.3125 volt. Right? Now, in question it is given that we have to find this V at P213. Right? So here basically we have to use these three coordinates, but voltage which we have calculated, this potential is in spherical coordinate system, but the coordinates are given in Cartesian coordinate system. So first we will have to convert these rectangular coordinates into spherical coordinates. To do that, we will use these formulas. We need theta here. So for theta, we have formula as theta is equals to cos inverse z by r. Okay, z is equals to 3. Okay, and r is equals to under root of x square plus y square plus z square. That is how we can calculate r, theta and z. Right? So when we calculate and put into this formula, we get theta is equals to 36.6692, and again we can put that into this formula and we will get V is equals to minus 54.152 ln 10 and the angle which we have got is 36.66 degree divided by 2 minus 21.3125. And when we further solve it, we get V is equals to 38.4489 volt. This is the answer. This is the potential at point P213. Right? Let's take another question. In question, it is given that if V is equals to 2 volts at X is equals to 1 mm, V is equals to 2 volt at X is equals to 1 and V is equals to 0 at X is equals to 0, then volume charge density is also given in the question. Rho V is equals to minus 10 to the power 6 epsilon naught coulomb per meter cube. This is volume charge density. Okay, this volume charge density is constant throughout the region between X is equals to 0 to 1. This is constant from X is equals to 0 to X is equals to 1. Right? We have to calculate V at X is equals to 0.5 mm. Okay, and Ex at X is equals to 1 mm. These two things we need to find in free space. This is the question. Right? So let's start this solution. See, as we can see that rho V is not 0. That means we are going to use Poisson's equation. Okay, so we will use this equation minus rho V by epsilon. Right? Because rho V is not 0, rho V is given as minus 10 to the power 6 epsilon naught. Okay, so as per this, our del square V is basically minus 10 to the power 6 epsilon naught upon epsilon. Epsilon we are writing as epsilon naught because we are considering free space as per given in the question. So after calculation, this becomes 10 to the power 6. So our del square V is 10 to the power 6. So we can write del square V is equals to del square V by dou square V by dou x square is equals to 10 to the power 6. Now because we want to find out V, we have to integrate it 2 times. Upon integration, first integration we get as 10 to the power 6x plus c1. When we integrate it again, we get V is equals to 10 to the power 6x square by 2 plus c1 plus c2. This is the equation of V which we are going to use, and we will put boundary values in this equation so that we can find out c1 and c2. So two conditions are given. First condition is given as x is equals to 0 and V is equals to 0, and second condition is given as x is equals to 1 and V is equals to 2. So let us first put x is equals to 0 and V is equals to 0. So when we put 0 here, we will get C2 is equals to 0. Okay, as this equation contains x also. Right? Next we will put x is equals to 1 and V is equals to 2 in the same equation, and we get this 2 is equals to, we will get 10 to the power 6 upon 2 into this is 10 to the power minus 3 square plus c1 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. So from here we will get c1 is equals to 1500, and from previous equation we have already got c2 is equals to 0. So c1 and c2 value we are going to put in this voltage equation. Which is the voltage equation? Voltage equation is 10 to the power 6 x square by 2 plus c1x plus c2. Right? So when we put c1 is equals to 1500 and c2 is equals to 0, we get this equation. V is equals to 0.5 into 10 to the power 6 x square plus 1500 x volts. Right? So this is the equation. Now few more things are given in the question, that at x is equals to 0.5 mm also we have to calculate v. So already we have got v equation. Here we can put x is equals to 0.5 mm, right? So when we put it, we get v is equals to 0.875 volts. This is the first answer. We had to calculate v at x is equals to 0.5 mm. Next we have to calculate e at x is equals to 1 mm. So to put the value of x, first we have to find out e. We already know the formula. E is equals to negative gradient of v, right? So v equation already we have, and we have to write this equation in terms of x. So this equation becomes E is equals to minus del v, or we can write it as minus dou v by dou x ax, right? In this equation only x term is there, so we will write E is equals to minus dou by dou x 0.5 into 10 to the power 6 x square plus 1500 x ax. This is E, and when we further solve it, we get E is equals to minus 1 into 10 to the power 6 x minus 1500 volt per meter. This is electric field intensity. Next we have to find this field intensity as per the question at x is equals to 1 mm. That means 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So in place of x we will put 1 into 10 to the power minus 3, and we get answer as minus 2500 volt per meter. This is E. So first answer is this. This is first answer, and this is second answer, right? Let's take another question. Two long metal plates are given. The width of both the plate is 1 meter. Okay. First plate is held at an angle of 10 degree by an isolated hinge, and these two plates are electrically separated. Okay. Only one plate's value is given. I mean, it is at 10 degrees. That means first plate is available at 0 degree. Okay. So we have to use Laplace equation, and we need to determine potential function. Okay. So let us first understand this diagram. This first plate is available at this 0 angle. This is first plate, right? And this is the second plate, which is available at 10 degrees, right? The potential at first plate is 0 volt, and potential at second plate we can consider as V naught V, right? This is the diagram, and this is an hinge. This is a insulated hinge, right? So it is clear from this question, because as per the arrangement we can understand this entire arrangement is in cylindrical coordinate system. Okay. And as I already told, theta 1 is equals to 0 degree for plate 1, and phi 2 is equals to 10 degree for plate 2. Phi 1 is 0 and phi 2 is 10 degrees, right? See, the potential is a function of phi only here, and it will be constant with r and z, right? Because only phi term is given in the question. So remaining two terms, r and z, we will consider as constant. So as per the Laplace equation, del square v should be 0. So this we will consider only for phi. So only that term we will write, and this becomes 1 by r del square v by del dou square v by dou phi square is equals to 0, right? We have to calculate, we have to find out potential, right? Potential function. To get that, we need to partial differentiate. We need to integrate it 2 times. So with first time integration, we will get dou v by dou phi is equals to C1. Then on further integration, we get v is equals to C1 phi plus C2. So this is the equation of potential, right? So as boundary value, what we will take first plate is at 0 degree. So we will consider at phi 1 is equals to 0 degree, V1 is equals to also 0, right? And second one we can take that angle is, this can be considered as alpha also because it is given in the question, it is at 10 degree, and V is equals to what we can take V naught, right? So let us first put the first value in this equation. So we will get this, okay? From this equation we will get C2 is equals to 0, right? And when we solve second equation, means when we put in this equation V is equals to C1 phi plus C2, we will get V is equals to V naught here, and this phi is, so we will write it at 10 C1 plus C2, and already C2 we have calculated from the first one is 0, so C1 we will get as V naught upon this alpha or this 10, right? And this is C1, okay, and this is C2, right? So after getting C1 and C2, we can put both C1 and C2 in this equation, which is V is equals to C1 phi plus C2. So V is equals to C1 we have got as V naught upon phi or alpha, right? Phi plus C2 is 0, so this equation is V is equals to V naught upon alpha phi volts, right? And as alpha is equals to 10, we can write V is equals to V naught upon 10 phi, and unit is volts. So that is what we had to calculate. We used Laplace equation and we determined potential function, which is this, right? Next question. In this question, volume charge density rho v is given. Okay, it is given as minus 2 into 10 to the power 7 epsilon naught under root x coulomb per meter cube. This is volume charge density, and this is given in free space. Boundary conditions are given that V is equals to 0 at x is equals to 0 and V is equals to 2 volts at x is equals to 2.5. We have to find V at x is equals to 1 mm, right? So what we will use? We will use equation. Obviously we cannot use Laplace equation because rho v is not equals to 0. Rho v is given. That means we will use Poisson's equation. That means minus del square v is equals to rho v by epsilon. Okay. So rho v is given. So in this formula we can put del square v is equals to rho v is minus 2 into 10 to the power 7 epsilon naught under root x upon epsilon naught. Okay. Epsilon naught will get cancelled, and it is clear that it is only the function of x. So directly we can write this formula as dou square v by dou x square, and what is left with us? 2 into 10 to the power 7 and under root x, means x to the power 1 by 2. Now we need to integrate it 2 times. So when we do partial differentiation, we will get dou v by dou x is equals to, we will get 13.33 into 10 to the power 6 into 10 to the power into x under root x plus c1. This is with first integration. Again we have to integrate and we will get v is equals to 5.33 into 10 to the power x. Now the power of x will become 2.5, okay, plus c1x plus c2, and this is the equation of voltage, right? Now we have to use boundary conditions. That means x is equals to 0, V0, and x is equals to 2.5. Here V is equals to 2 volts. So one by one we have to put x is equals to 0 and V is equals to 0. Then we will use x is equals to 0 and V is equals to 2. So let us put first value. So when we put first value means x is equals to 0 and V is equals to 0, we will get C2 is equals to 0. And then when we put x is equals to 2.5 mm and V is equals to 2 volts, we will get C1 value as 133.75. Now this C1 and C2 value we need to put in this voltage equation, and this voltage equation is this, right? So C2 is equals to, we will put 0, and C1 we will put 133.75, and we get this equation as 5.33 into 10 to the power 6 x to the power 2.5 plus 133.75 x volts. This is the equation of voltage. Now as per this question, this voltage we have to find at x is equals to 1 mm. Means here we need to put x is equals to 1 mm. So this equation will become V is equals to 5.33 into 10 to the power 6, 1 into 10 to the power minus 3 to the power 2.5 plus 133.75 into 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. And upon further solving, we get answer as 0.30229 volts. This is the value of potential at x is equals to 1 mm, 0.30229 volts, right? So in this question, we have calculated potential at particular value of x by using Poisson's equation. Thank you so much.